Hi, good morning, good day. Jeff Smith here. I used to lay in bed at night wondering if something happened, how I would eat, how I would be transported, how I would get water. And I came up with some ideas that answered those questions, and this is one of them. So I built this car with a team of engineers about 6 years ago, had a lot of help with some friends and family. But this is and was the world's first full-scale, all-electric off-road race car. It'll do 100 miles an hour in the desert, and it has the same size battery pack in terms of energy density that the Tesla Model S does. It has 100 kilowatts of energy in it. And like I said, it'll go about 100 miles. We raced it, it's been in a bunch of races, but the one that was most notable was the Nora Mexican 1000 that goes from Mexicali all the way down to Cabo San Lucas. And we started and finished, and we did a good job in that. As far as the water goes, we have to take a little walk out here, and my project's buried in the back. But this is an atmospheric water generator, and if you're not familiar with that, it simply has a fan inside of it, and it pulls water into the top. It condenses on a coil, and then it goes into a collection tank that's inside. And we did it with 2 refrigerators. So if you have 2 old refrigerators, there's enough parts in that you make one. About $200 of cost. It makes 5 to 8 gallons of fresh water that if you filtered it would be drinkable. But if you don't want to drink it, you want to use it for irrigating crops, that's the next project. Is the aquaponics system. This system we're going to look at now is 100% off. Oh, you wanted to look at the trailer for the generators? Oh, yeah, this, unfortunately it's all covered up right now, but these the diesel generator, you can take a peek here, a little bit better view, was to recharge the car. The solar panels over here power this entire system. There's about 15 kilowatts of power a day. But the way that this works is kind of unique. There are adult tilapia fish that live inside this aquarium. It's a 300-gallon aquarium. And the water simply gets pumped up to the top and it drains back down again. Or it gets pumped out of the system through these grow beds. The reason I designed the grow beds is I wanted to know how much produce can you get from a 300-gallon tank at a train going by. But we did a couple of unique experiences or experiments where we've got one grow bed is all sand, which there's sand all over the planet, so you can actually grow healthy crops in sand. There's a variety of different vegetables in there. And then the one on the other side is the same thing. All the plants were started at the same time, and it's in topsoil. And you can see that the plants are doing equally well in topsoil or not. This one right here, we fill it up with water and put styrofoam in the top of it, and the plants sit in the styrofoam and the roots are in the water all the time. And I haven't started this one. This is a summertime. The water gets too cold in the wintertime, so I haven't started this one up yet. But this will do the same thing as those two. So you have topsoil, sand, or water, but all the plants grow the same, which is pretty neat.
So essentially you can live completely off the grid with your solar.
Yes.
Your water is being created on its own from taking it from the atmosphere.
Uh-huh.
You can charge your vehicle with this.
Yes.
Your electric vehicle.
Uh-huh.
And then you can grow your own plants using the water.
Yes.
The tilapia fish create the
Fertilizer.
algae.
Yep.
Yeah, fertilizer.
Yep. And then the dirt cleans it and goes back into the fish tank.
And the
again.
dirt cleans the fertilizer or cleans the water.
Yes. Yep.
And it
Yep.
recycles the water
Yep.
throughout
Yep.
the whole thing.
So essentially you have your power from the solar panels, water from the air, you have your food from the aquaponic system, and then the transportation from the car. And those are all 4 pretty important things for us, right?
Yes.
Energy, water, food, and transportation.
And the only thing you said you require is at least 50%.
Right, humidity.
Humidity.
Yep. And that happens at nighttime within about 15 to 20 miles of the coastline.
Okay.
Pretty much everywhere.
So in a desert, this would.
Yes, there
work?
are these systems working in Dubai and all other desert environments. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing.
You bet.